Hey, Remote World Entertainment, and we've seen the Blade news earlier that Disney have pulled it. Well, this goes right into this story that we're about to talk about, which is Predator Badlands, because Badlands seems to be taking its release date. Now, Blade was never going to be on that release date, but this movie being put in the theaters in November makes sense, and we also have no real new information, but we have location images. And in one of them, you can see a guy in the background wearing a Predator suit. Now, he doesn't have the head on or anything, but we can get an indication of the locations and stuff. The locations, by the way, look fantastic. We will have a look at the images. They're mainly of the crew, kind of just farting about, but it's the locations that we kind of get to see. But let's have a look at this anyway, because something about this we didn't know is now confirmed. So it says, while Alien Romulus' successful theatrical run has taken up a lot of the spotlight within our fandom, the filming of Predator Badlands finished with very little attention. Yeah, that's right. They've actually finished filming this thing. As with Prey's production, Dan Trachtenberg's follow-up Predator film has managed to fly under the radar. What do we know about Predator Badlands? Very little. Actor Elle Fanning was reportedly in talks to appear as the lead in the film and has been seen in New Zealand. Yeah, she is the lead of it, where the film is believed to have been shooting. We've seen both writer-director Dan Trachtenberg and creature effects wizard Alec Gillick, or Gillick, I think it's Gillick, posing in Bethills beach in Auckland. And thanks to a casting call, we also know Predator Badlands will feature two sisters. This is the part where we know Ella Fanning is the lead. She is playing the twins. They're twin sisters, and she's playing them, which is a kind of thing, because that announcement came right after the Aka shite was on TV. So it says, one of whom has spent most of her life in a laboratory and is now embarking on her first big adventure in the world. Filming on Predator Badlands is believed to have finished in September. So it finished last month. That's crazy. So we will have the images, and one of the images, it says for it, we also have a shot of Alec Gills with what appears to be a crew jumper slung over his shoulder while signing a xenomorph. And so he's there, which we'll get to again. But then there was this update that says, according to a new report from Variety, we now have a release date for Dan Trachtenberg's latest foray into the Predator universe, and confirmation it will be seeing a theatrical release unlike the previous Prey. Variety reports that Marvel's Blade has been removed from Disney's 2025 release date, and in its place will be Predator Badlands. So there's the kind of confirmation that this new movie's going to take its place. Now, why does it make sense that they would try and put this movie on the big screen? Well, because they dumped Prey on the small screen straight to Hulu, everyone looked at it. It got praised by critics, for the most part anyway. Most of the fans were high on it as well. You know, it didn't seem to get much negativity towards it, except for the fact that it was on the small screen, and it was clear that people said, wow, Disney really left money on the floor there with that one, didn't they? Because they just bypassed the cinemas and dumped it on there. You know, they really did not push it at all. And then of course you see what happened when they put Alien Romulus on the big screen. You know, it made money. It did really well. So obviously now the Badlands is not the sequel to Prey. There's still Prey 2 that's going to be worked on next with Trachtenberg. This is a different one. This one, from what I understand now, they said they don't know much about it, but apparently there is rumors for what we can expect, and the images give a hint to those rumors. The first thing to know that is a rumors, we'll take it with a grain of salt, but it seemingly looks a bit confirmed, is that it's set more in the future. So keep that in mind. But let's take a look at these images. So here is the first image where we can see the crew in this river, and it's at the back. Now, there is a closer image of this guy in the back who's kind of crouching down, who is in the Predator suit. Now, again, there is another image that's closer, but it's a bit blurry when we get to it, because it's zoomed in. But you can see he's got the gauntlets on his arm. You can see the kind of textures of skin on the arms. You can kind of see the bodysuit, the back part of the armor just under his head. It looks like, I'm not sure whether he's in sunglasses or whether that's black makeup around his eyes for obviously when the mask goes on. I'm not sure whether that's his normal hands or whether it's the creature's hands or not. I'm not sure. Can't really make that out. But this is obviously a Predator. We don't know how many is actually going to be in this, but there is one. The location, even in this image, looks stunning as well. Like, it's all natural, it's in New Zealand. It's just the way the light's coming in, that stonework, everything, that looks fantastic. And then you kind of get, this image is really a nothing. It's just one of the, I'm assuming, crew member. It might even be an extra or a cast member or something, rehearsing for going down the stream or something. Maybe he's killed and going down the stream or escaping. It's probably just one of the crew, but he's just pissing about in the water. This image again, you're seeing the crew and stuff. You can see them having monitors back there. But again, this location just looks great. It looks otherworldly, one may say. But to think that's natural and actually here, on this planet is cool. So you have that one. This one, then you kind of get a clearer shot because there's no one really obstructing it. Yeah, there's the one dude out in the background, but looks great. Just that rock formation, the green on it as well, kind of a jungle look. So that's pretty cool, knowing that the Predator could be back in the trees and stuff, There's something, up there in those trees. Again, more crew members. This looks like it's some sort of big rock formation beside her with moss growing on it. So it looks like they're going quite deep into like a jungle or something, which is interesting. This image kind of gives you very much the hint of where this is meant to be set, where the rumors are. So you get these crazy rock formations coming out. The tree kind of growing through that rock and stuff. Apparently the rumor, I suppose this is a bit of a spoiler, so you're being warned now. But apparently this movie is meant to take place on another world, that we are not on Earth. So whether that's the case, we don't know. But that is one of the rumors, that this is meant to be on Earth. I'm not 100% sure. I think I can see a house down in this image. I'll put an arrow to where I see this. It'd be weird if it's meant to be on another world and there's a house right there. But yeah, it's a fantastic looking location. And then of course we get this one in the forest with big massive trees and stuff. So you can see like we're obviously going to be in some jungle atmosphere again for this movie. So that's cool. This beautiful shot, just from a photography end of things, it's a beautiful shot, the way that the sun is coming in and going through all the limbs of the trees. And yeah, that's just a great shot. You can just imagine a Predator standing up on that rock or even hanging off this tree in the front here. Personally, it looks like something Bob Ross would paint, No, happy accidents. Then we just get these people on a beach. Yippee. Not sure if they're indicating that there's going to be predators on the beach or something, or whether this was just a day off or something, but they're on a beach. Good for them. it's another version of the beach. Lots of tracks, so you're kind of maybe indicating that they are filming on this beach. Maybe it's an indication of another world or something. We don't quite know. Then we get this image of the creature designer effects dude. This is the jumper they're talking about. You can see it says Predator on it, and it says creature designs or something there on it. And of course he's signing that xenomorph. I like it as well. It says, "I survived Predator." So it's interesting because people are seeing this. Apparently they're dropping all little Easter eggs in images and stuff of xenomorphs and stuff. And everybody's starting to think, oh, it's going to actually have xenomorphs. Is this actually going to be an alien versus Predator type thing? And apparently it's not. They're just farting about. But who knows? I doubt it, but who knows? Here's the image. Now, again, as you can see, it's very blurry because it's zoomed in so much. But you can really see the gauntlets on this guy now, and you can see that the skin tone on the creature and stuff. His right hand looks like it's his normal hand, and his left hand looks like he still has the Predator's prosthetic hand on. So whether he took out, like, it mightn't be on his right hand, like it might be in the makeup. The one thing about the skin tone, it's very similar in tone to the Predator that was in Prey, that kind of reddish skin tone. Again, there's no head part on or anything like that. Don't know what kind of direction they're going to go in with how the features look on this thing in terms of the Prey design. With the mask on stuff, looked fine, it looked decent. Bit of a strange choice with the mask, but it was a decent design. So when that mask came off, you went, what the hell is that thing supposed to be? That's where that falls apart. It looked terrible. The head sculpt for the Predator in Prey was terrible. The fact that this guy is nothing on, should we be worried? That skin tone, like, are we going to those Predators? We don't know. But I just thought it'd be an interesting look at these images to get an indication of the location, and of course this guy who's clearly dressed as a Predator. Don't know if it's the same guy who played the Predator in Prey, but I guess we'll find out. If this thing is actually going to be coming out on the 7th of November of 2025, I don't suspect we'll be seeing any trailers or anything like that until at least June probably at the earliest. So who knows? I'm sure they might start showing maybe around April, March. They might start showing us some images or teaser posters or something, but who knows? It's a long time to wait. But there you go. That's what they've released, or what we've gotten to see for this, and now the confirmation that it's meant to be coming to cinemas, to the big screen, November 7th, 2025, and that it has officially finished filming. So we'll wait and see what more information comes out. So with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So cheers, and I will catch you in the next one.